and welcome to Farming Simulator 19, How to Start Your Farm. This is episode number 12 and today we are selling silage. We had the bunker filled up and it's fermented, so it's ready to go. So we need a trailer from the shop. So let's get in and find a big trailer. Now I'm hoping to use my JCB tractor to pull it, as we don't have to go that far. So we're going to go with the big Krone TX560D, 3,672 to lease, so we'll have that one. And it is huge. Look at the size of this thing. It is a monster. Shame it hasn't got a hook on the back for another trailer. I think every trailer should have hookups so you can connect anything. Right, I've also, you see the money at the moment, we've only got 33,000. That's because purchased a field. We've got number 11, so now we own both of those. So we own all of that. And as you can see, they have got a full crop of cotton ready to go. But we're not doing that today, we are doing the silage run. Yeah, this tractor is not gonna be the best at all. It might even be too much. I have got a truck and a semi-trailer. Oh, it's alright once it's getting going. Speed's dropping down though. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about how fast. It is all on the flat though. Well, a little slight hill when we get there. So we've got 2.1 million, I think, of silage to sell. So we're going to generate at least, it's going to be over £1 million today. It's going to probably be 1.2 million. And the good thing is, with this harvest, with the cotton we've got going in the ground over there, then we can actually, in the next episode, we're going to actually be able to start building a farm up. Now we're going to end up with 2 farms. I'm going to put a sheep farm down near the spinnery, I think. So that's what we'll be doing after. Now as you can see, we have a conveyor system set up to see how this is going to do. Now I found the conveyors to be very, very slow. To offload all of this, it'd probably take about 4 hours just with the conveyors. So we're using the conveyors, and then I'm also going to use this trailer and the trailer over there, and hopefully it should all work lovely. However, we might need a bigger tractor. Anyhow, I don't actually own biogas, so let's go into the finances and borrow some money, because the plan was borrow the money on this one, sell it all, and then we'll sell it. We've got just enough money now. Let's go in and buy biogas. We will buy that. Yes, now temporarily want to buy that because I just want to sell this silage, and then I want to buy that field there, number 7, and then we're also going to come down to here and buy either 21, probably 21 and 18 and 22, a couple of those, because that is where we're going to put the sheep. Right, so we now own biogas. And the prices, I'm hoping the prices aren't going to change. They're just going to sit at a flat rate. So we're getting 600. So first of all, let's bring this trailer around. Now I needed big trailers so they would hit the 4 conveyors. I think we'll have to turn 4-wheel steering off. And I don't think these conveyors are turned on. Right, they all should be running. We should be able to just jump in the truck. Because it's well over, it's about 30 odd loads to empty this. Well, it should be less than that because we will have the other conveyor running. Didn't pull up forward enough, stupid. And we have 4. The only downside is it's just going to take, well, it's not too bad with 4, but the only trouble is you'll have to keep moving up with the conveyors. So let's go and get this one sold, just so we've got an idea of what sort of money we're getting. So every 10,000 is going to be 6 grand. Should be. Tips come up, that's a good sign. And of course we're not going to know how much money we're getting paid because we don't get it till the end. And there is a maximum it'll take before it goes down. So that screwed that plan up. I was hoping it wasn't going to be like the previous one, where you could just dump as much as you wanted, but no. It's got 50,000 in there, and then that's going to go down. So we're going to have to just blip speed and time up. It might even be better to leave it on 5. That's hardly going down. Put it on that one. This is going to be a pain in the ass. I really expected to be able to just sell this pretty quick, but it's not going to have it. That's taking ages. Let's go and check on the prices. Yeah, so the prices is what we thought. Looks like they're just going to stay the same. Slow time down. Yeah, so it's 12,000. What a nightmare. So it does take the 50,000. Now it take that last bit. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of fast forward time and crap like that. That's not good. So let's check this conveyor now. And at least all that's working. But it is going to fill up quicker than it empties, which is a shame. Because my plan was that was going to continuously keep feeding in. I think we're going to have to... Oh. I think we're going to have to keep time sped up by a few minutes to cope with that, otherwise it's going to stop. So let's put time, real time, on 5. Straight through the crops. Right, so he is loaded. I think this trailer is going to struggle. No, that's fine. So typical farming simulator, have a plan of what you're going to do, and it's not going to work out like that. Let's just go and check on this conveyor. because this one actually went through the fence and is all hooked on, so that's just going to keep taking that away. And then we're going to bring this conveyor in with one of the smaller ones on the front. Well, I'll start off with a smaller one just to get into the pile and it'll drop it from there to there. So let's go and get that Mahindra. Because I also want to leave the Mahindra next to the conveyor, so I can jump in and out and actually get to it. Right, so the plan for this one, right, that's stopped now, so it's on the point of, it must be full up. And as soon as that one stops, I think we'll have to fast forward time a little bit. We have got fields to grow, so this all benefits us. But I do need a vehicle here what I can jump into if there's any problems. And we also need one over so we can see how full up it is. Slow time down again. $21,000, so we want to fast forward time then until that goes down. This is going to take days then if we got to fast forward time. I'm going to leave that there. So that's going to continuously fill up. It is quite slow. Yeah, and the conveyors all need pulling forward now. But we won't worry about that at the moment. So it looks like I'm better off just using the conveyors to get rid of, because otherwise it's just going to take ages. Because now I come in, we're going to tip this, and it's going to fill it up so quickly. So some 40, 1140. It's taking about 20 minutes per 10,000. That isn't fun. This is going to... Right, we're just going to leave that conveyor running. I think I'm just going to fast forward time, let it empty. And I might as well get rid of that truck because we're not going to be doing trucking. And we're going to have to keep time on 15% at least. Basically, we want that figure to be going down. That's about right. It's staying about the same now. So on 15 times, oh, it's going up and down a little bit, but it's better. That should keep continuously running. Oh, we've got a little bit left. So I want to bring this one in. Oh, it won't let me. That's annoying. Alright, well hopefully that's just going to keep flowing. Let's put the help window on and see how much. Alright, so we've done, yeah, it's going to take a while. It is going to take a while. But we knew that. And that figure still isn't going down as quick as we'd liked. Perhaps it needs 30 times. Right, that should be consistent now. Hopefully. But I'm not sure what to do with these trucks. Whether it's worth. Might as well just conveyor the whole lot in. Well, it is a bit glitchy here. Then again, there's a lot going on. And why have you stopped? Ah, so he has now run out. See, what I wanted to do was bring this one up to here, and then it was going to feed that conveyor. Easy. But no. Right, we are going to go and have to get another conveyor. Right, I had to put another conveyor in there just to, well, I need something to, this one will end up inside of there. So that's all running now. I did fast forward time though when it stopped, which is a bit annoying, but never mind. The cotton is getting done, that's the main thing. Whoa. The cotton's growing, so we might have to go and start a harvester on that. Hopefully this is just going to keep running. Yep. But it's going to take a while. So now why have these stopped now? See, all this might be a bit more problematic than it should be. Now why is he stopped? For some reason I thought this was just going to be easy, because I didn't want to get into having to use a loader, as we've only got 3,000 litre capacity bucket, front bucket. It's like, no way are we doing that. Right, well I think the other crop, yeah, the one is going, so I'm gonna go and borrow a little bit more money. And we're gonna hire Cotton Technology. Let's have one of those and release that. Yeah, of course, now the downside is I can't fast forward time, not with a leased vehicle. So let's get this up to field number 11. I better cut across the tracks because I won't fit down there. They're coming this way. And we just use this one harvester. The good thing is I can just start him off on that field and he should be able to finish it without any trouble. And then we can leave the silage for getting on with, because that is going to take a while. I'm just going to leave the conveyor running and come and check on it, I think. Right, let's get this worker going and hopefully it'll do the whole field without bothering us. Yeah, we'd cut him that way. It's still pouring in. We're gonna have to fast forward time. That's gonna take nearly an hour to fill that. Remember on FS17 it was only, you could just blip it forward about 20 minutes and that would be it. It'd be ready to go. You fill it back up again. So you could put it on 5 times or 15 times and it'd be fine. Right, well I think I am going to get rid of this truck and we will just use the trailer, because we're going to be doing a lot of waiting. And I'm going to have to speed time up to fill that up. Otherwise it's just not going down quick enough. At least it is going down while it's being refilled. Oh, why isn't that emptied? Now we're going to be running out of daylight. Right, well I think we're going to go and put this all on time lapse, because at the moment we're just waiting to sell this, and the cotton harvesting, that can just be left and get on with himself. So I will see you back here as soon as we've sold a hell of a lot of this silage, because it's going to take a while to do this. So I will see you shortly. We are about half done now. We've got 1 million left. I've decided just to use the one conveyor system, but it is proving to be a bit problematic, start and stop all the time. It's annoying because it would have been nice to just leave it running, but no, it won't. Now up at the other end where the scales are, you see it's weighing in there. I've got it on 30 times and it is, you can see it is going down slightly, but I've been fast forwarding, slowing time. I've been putting on about 5 times, sorry, not 5%. So we knock it back down to 5, because the only thing is I've got a worker actually doing the cotton at the moment, which is costing a little bit of money, but you can see now it's on 5%. It is going up where it does need to be on. It needs to be on 30 times. See, 15 times it does. It's not taking. It's staying around the same. Yeah, that's just halfway now. But it is I've got to add extra conveyors. Well, I've got this one to go in as soon as it's needed, but I find it easier just to drop that on the floor and pick that one straight up. but not join all these together, because the problem is as soon as you join all those together, if you want to do anything with this one here, you have to go to the end to detach it. So these last few I've just detached so I can maneuver them whenever I need to. Right, I'm going to get this done because this is taking hours. I'm not sure how many hours, but I'm sure it's taken a good 2.5 hours or so far. So it's going to be another 2.5 hours at least. So I will see you when it's done and we can have a final payday, because I've had one payday so far of 100 grand. And well, I've nearly done a full day with fast forward and keeping that silage flowing. So I will see you when it's done. Now that has taken ages, and I got a little problem, because so far we had 2.1 million in here and we got 750,000. So, you know, 3/4 of it have 2/3 of it, sorry, have gone nearly. So, and then look at the money. The money isn't there. I don't understand what's going on. If you go to the income, I mean, look at our harvest income. We got 101,000 for the first bit. Now I've been pouring silage in there for 24 hours and we got an extra 64 grand for that. There's something amiss here, unless it's all down to when we sell biogas. So I'm concerned that we're not going to get maximum money for that, because at the moment at the barn it's 582 for a trailer load, 582 per 1,000. So we're going to get good money for there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to sell biogas and see what money we have come in. I hope this works out right. Right, into the menu, then select sell. Do you want to sell this land? Yes. So biogas plant income 17,000. There is something, whether it's going through these conveyors, because I've put, well, basically 1 million litres would have given us £600,000, and we haven't got anywhere near that. Look at the harvest income is 181,000. So I think that's down to using the conveyor. Well, something's wrong. We're not selling any more for that price. I'm gonna have to put, because if we pay, I'll repay the loan now. Right, that's the loan repaid. Leaves us with 237,000. So something is drastically wrong there. I'm not sure what. Luckily I've got the cotton being harvested at the moment, so that will sort things out, because I did expect to get £1 million out of this. So we're going to get rid of some of these conveyors, and then I think we're just going to go and sell some. I'd like to go up to the barn with a full trailer of the big chrome trailer I've got, which is the 56,000, and I think I would try that, because we should have earned a lot more money. And the annoying thing is I thought it'd be quicker using the conveyors, but no, I seem to have lost a lot of money. So right, well, I think what we'd do is I will go and fill this trailer up with the conveyors round here. Now this probably takes a little bit of time, so we just fast forward now till the morning, and I'm going to get rid of all these conveyors because I'm not impressed with that. Okay, I will see you in a minute. Now then, we've come down to the barn, and hopefully we can make some money, because the barn, the price is at 582. Now before I started all this, it was at just under, I think it was 598 or something, and I didn't opt to do it, and I should have done. Now this should give us over 30 odd grand for this trailer, and at least without the biogas you don't have to wait till 12 o'clock, so we should get 33 grand, And I'm a bit annoyed because I should have just sold all of it up there. Can't believe I lost so much money at biogas. Yep, and that's right, £32,000. So I've got the conveyors set back up, just for loading, not going across to biogas, and we're just gonna do some trailer runs now to get this job done, because this has been going, it's gone on for 2 days in game days, and it's all day me messing around with this, doing my nut in. Anyhow, I released a truck and trailer, and that takes a minute to fill with 4 conveyors. So we're going to do that as the plan, I think, and then it was about 750,000, so I'm hoping we're going to recoup some money, because the funds at the moment aren't great. You know, we got 229 grand. I was expecting we should have had about well, what we sold at biogas, we should have had at least 700,000-800,000 for that, and we ended up with about 280,000, which is I think is a glitch with the conveyors, because I did a couple of times. I went to the biogas scales and it was pouring in and the scales weren't showing up with anything, and it was like, well, what's going on there? So unless that's what it was, but I did only see that happen a couple of times, so we shall see. If anyone else has had a problem selling at biogas, then let me know in the comments, because normally you can just sell, not a problem. But well, selling isn't the problem, selling at a really crap price is the problem. You know, I was expecting that bank balance should be up to about 600 grand at least, and it's not. So I think we will go into a time lapse, and I've got the 59,000 and the 55,000, so we're gonna wrap this up pretty quick. It should only be hopefully about 10 journeys or so, and we can get this job done. Right, let's run the time lapse. Now that is what I should have done at the start. I did start doing it that way, and I should have done. Just should have sold it at the barn, and look at the money we got now. You go into the finances, and you see now harvest income 434, as with biogas income was 180. Well, what's that? 281 for what 1.4 million I put through there for that, and then we just sold 750,000 for 434,000. So I don't know what the problem is there. It's probably down to the conveyors. I think there's a problem with the conveyors. If you come across this, then put it in the comments, because I'd like to know what it is, because I know one thing: I won't be doing any more silage selling at biogas, well, with conveyors, until I know what it is, because I probably wasted a lot of time and a lot of money. But there you go. I knew it wasn't going to get round there. My driving's been terrible today. Anyhow, I think we'll leave it there for today. At least we got a profit in the end. And one thing I've learned is I'm not selling with conveyors anymore until they can speed up the speed on it. If you can change, if you got adjustable speed on it, that would make so much difference. It really would. So okay, give me a like if you've enjoyed having a look at this video, and if you want to see more content, then hit that subscribe button and you won't miss any other videos. Righto, thanks for watching. Till the next time, goodbye.